you were concerned with from Saturday?
There were some things that I was angry about today again. I mean, we got to get better. I mean, the way we're playing, at spurts we're really good, and at other times we're not beating one of the better teams in our league. We won't beat the best teams in our league. We just won't. And so we've got to get better. We've got to get better executing. I mean, you know how many breakouts, we ran people over, we had a box-to-box that we threw away, they trapped us a little bit and we picked up the ball. We had baskets around the goal that we just didn't get in. I mean, you against a good team, think about it. You got to make those. We didn't. We got a ways to go. Josh reverted to a year ago. That's why he sit down and playing somebody else. Didn't have a rebound in the first half. Every ball he went after with one hand. That was who he was a year ago. Well, then you don't deserve to be on the court. And a lot of times guys are reading stuff, what they're saying about him. And all of a sudden you change how you play and then you go right back. And when you go down that slippery slope, it's exactly what it is, slippery. And it's hard to come back up. And that's why I'm trying to make sure, you know, we keep the pressure on this team. And that's what I'm doing. Just keep the pressure on this team to perform and get better.
Cal, what about Vargas as far as what you've been working on him in practice to get better? And
it's not working right now, but it's early. And it's the same. I told John Hood and I told Stacy Cole, we only had 4 workouts. One of them, and I won't tell you which one, after 15 minutes threw up. So that's where they are right now. They're far behind. And so I'm going to keep spending time with them.
Is it a conditioning thing?
Both conditioning, both toughness, both defining the things that they should do. What's happened is the things that we talked about and we worked on, they go in the game and they're not doing those exact things because they're not habits yet. They have those other habits. But like I said, my whole mindset is Stacy and John Hood and Eloy are going to help us before this season's over. And that's it's on. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm going to just keep working and pushing, but I'm also going to be hard on them. Look, if you can't take me, how are you going to go in a high-level game that's on national television and make a tough play? You can't take me. How? I don't know. And that's why the guys that can take me when I get on and they respond to that, they're not phased in the game. The guys that are like rattled and get petrified, how are you going to play in a high-level game? And that's part of the reason I've gotten on guys. I got on Darius today, and I told him, I said some things in the huddle, and I said, you guys watch, he won't do this, this, and this when I put him back. Well, he did one of those things. If I was him, I'd have looked right at me. I'd have looked right at me. Yeah? You don't think I can do that? I may not said anything, but I'd have looked right at the coach like, yeah. And I'd have loved it. Something came out. You know, I mean, where's that line, that tiger? Come on out. Where is it? You know, well, he's too nice a kid. Well, then your career's over. When we're done here, you're done. You come out and fight and that toughness, and he's a great kid. And you know, like I said, I see him as being all conference. And there are times he is, and there are other times he reverts, and we got to get him steadier.